Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. We're going to carry on playing, of course, the story mode. In the meantime, let's pause the recording. There we go, back in camp. Let's see, we can do, of course, a few upgrades to the camp itself. Let's have a look. We can do something around the weapons, I would say. All right, that should alleviate the issue around the ammunition that we see listed there. Bear with me 1 second.
Hi there, Arthur.
Sorry about that. So last episode, you might remember that we basically got ourselves the legendary bear. We went out hunting with Charles in the episode before that. Now we do need to contribute towards the camp from time to time. So we're going to do a brief chore here. And in this instance, we're going to do the chopping of the wood. It's a little bit tedious, of course, to do this, but it basically contributes to a better attitude towards you within the camp. Okay. There we go. Chop, chop, chop. Only takes a brief moment, to be fair. Is there one more? There is one more. That, of course, ought to be the final one. Now, unfortunately, this is going to increase my honor as well. So it's not just contributing toward... I thought it was the last one. Oh, that is not the last one. I thought it was only basically going to help in, of course, helping the attitude of the people here towards me in camp. But as you can see, it increases my honor as well, which is not my intention, to be fair, but okay. Really? Ruined or ruined? Big difference. Did you?
Me? Thinking, plotting, you know me. Only sitting in the big stuff. Okay, so who's gonna join us for a drink, huh?
Poker? No, I don't want to play poker. I think I need to play blackjack if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, and with my horse I need to jump over 3 obstacles as well. That in itself shouldn't be difficult. So. There we go. On our horse. So what we're going to try to do today is we're going to try to focus upon the actual treasure maps. So one of the treasure maps we have asks us to basically go and explore some of the structures here. Oh, did we actually do this one already? I'm not sure. There is here a bit of burnt forest. And unless I'm mistaken, we can see, okay, there's a bushfire. And there's a wagon here. Did we actually open this already? Yes, we did. So what I'm looking for is the hill crests over here. Not exactly this one. I think it's the one over there. We go along the edge here. Upwards. Oops, it's a bit of a fast approach that we did there. Okay. So if we look carefully, okay, there's some smoke in that direction. We'll deal with that shortly. But if we go down here, actually, let's first look at what we basically can find up here. Valerian root, always a good one to have. That's about it, isn't it? Did I find something else here? Examine a plant. American ginseng. Okay, I can always eat that. Okay, we got some already. So we're going to go down this path here. It's a little bit on the steep side, and I would say don't do this when it's raining, because certain bits just don't work properly then. Okay, there we go. Then we can climb up here. And then we can search. And it's only because we got this treasure map here that we can actually do this. Let's inspect this new document. Okay, so yeah, we need to go towards the hot springs. It looks like. And then from there we can actually then do the subsequent bit. So we are the next level of treasure hunter now. Did I? Ooh, I did survive that without any problems. Yes, okay. Oh, my horse is still up there. So probably not a good idea to take your horse up there like I did. Because it's not the easiest for the horse to come down again. Come on, darling. Now, you might remember that we've been to the hot springs before. Have we? I think we have. Hot springs are... I thought we'd been there. Maybe I haven't. Hot springs. Are they up here? No, they're up here. Yes, there. We have been there. So the springs are up there. That's exactly where we're going to go. If along the way I can rob, murder, plunder, whatever, so be it. I'll do that. But for now, the focus is really on getting to that location. So we're using the cinematic mode just to get there as quickly as we can. Yes, as you can see, we're basically going to pass through Valentine, all the way along Fort of Wallace, crossing the river, and then taking us there again. So remember, one of the things that I just mentioned earlier is we basically got a target of basically jumping over 3 obstacles. So if I find an opportunity along the way of jumping over 3 obstacles, I'll grab it with both hands. Wow, that's a close pass. Your temporary horse is out of whistling range. While out of range, it will show as a... Okay. Yes, we do. You're walking in the middle of the road.
Keep your opinions to yourself. You're next, okay?
Don't fellas like you ever get bored of pushing folk around?
Get your head out of your ass. Your friend had worse coming. I let him off easy.
Leave me alone.
Can I antagonize him more? No?
Get the hell away from me.
And then the sheep start escaping. Not my fault.
Hey, watch yourself.
Look at that! And no one does anything about it. I did say we're going to focus on treasure hunting, and that's still my target. Let's study it first. Oh, okay.
There you go. Okay. There we go.
Should be either side of the town. I suspect the rest has gone back to the place they came from. Did it automatically return? I'm not sure. Right. Like I said, we're on our way to the next point of the treasure map. I think in reality that we can actually do something here to feed the horse a little bit more food. There you go. Bonding with your horse is never a bad thing in reality. Did I do one? Did it say anything about it needing to be separate ones? Yes, we done 3. Cool. Horseman 2. Sounds like I completed. Ride from Valentine to Rhodes in less than 5 minutes. Okay. I can look at doing that. But now let's for now just focus on the treasure map. I'm not quite sure what the benefit of actually doing the horseman is as such, but like you also got a separate skill. Nope. I cannot. I've got different priorities at the moment. Yes, okay, my horse needs a bit of a break. And I bet you would appreciate an apple as well, wouldn't you? Hello, Fort Wallace. So as I approach it, I can just skirt the path over here. So stay out of that big red zone there. It does make me wonder what would actually happen if I were to start sniping out the soldiers. Would I get the marshal service after me or something? I don't know. Or the Pinkertons? Would they come and investigate? There must be something they would do. Beautiful how some of those bridges just cross the rivers and the ravines here. It's actually nice to see that your jacket actually gives this shine of wetness as well. But up to the height where you've actually been in the water, it looks like. Alright, we're still on our way there. And I do recommend having your shotgun to hand. There you go.
Whoa there. Easy.
There you go. You see why? You got these lovely, lovely wolves chasing you. There's still one left here. Hold on, we missed something here, didn't we? What do we got here? Inspect done.
This could take a while.
Oh, a legendary one as well. Interesting. Ah, that's this way. I don't want to have the carbine. I want to have the other weapon with me. Springfield. There we go. And to be precise, I want to have the Springfield with the high velocity. I've got them already on there, which is great. Okay, changing ammunition. Never hurts. Never hurts to skin these as well. I know there is a way of basically making this go faster. I just don't know exactly how. Why do I have to go around it? Why? Grey Wolf, come on.
Easy, boy. Gotta be done.
Okay. There we go. On there as well. I'm just going to let the last one be for now. I'm going to try to track that wolf. Alright, let him go. There is more here. Inspect that, a bit of fur.
Must be a way off.
I'm sure we got better ways of doing this. Brandy will help. Did I? Carcass is left here.
Must be near.
And it then leads this way. Let's skin this one. Unfortunately, I had to use the shotgun. I wish I didn't have to, but Oh, look at that. Anyways. Yes, we managed to score the legendary wolf. Yes, you don't like it here, I know. Maybe it wasn't such a bad thing having this gun on me. It's one of these. The question is it this one or is it that one? It'll tell me as soon as I walk by it. Oops, there we go. We can search it now properly. Next map is found plus some money. Okay, so I remember this one. There is a lake. That's, I think it's this lake here that we want to go to. All right. Treasure found. Explorer 3. Find a treasure. Okay. Hold on. Before I go there, it might be advisable to go here first. Just because at least I can turn in the hides and so forth. You see the big difference in terms of experience that we gain. All right. Setting it to this mode once again. As you can see, we're going to pass by Fort Wallace once again, unfortunately. But by doing it in this what is it? Scenaric mode, we can at least basically see, yeah, the AI or the game itself controlling the horse, and that should be fine. There shouldn't be any issues, so to speak. They'll take care of all the maneuvers that are needed here. Like maneuvering the paths and so forth. At least gives you a chance to basically have a bit of a break. So today we got the, I think it's called the Jack Hole Gang Treasure Map, part 1 and 2 done. We're on the way to do part 3 shortly. But we're also going to basically turn in the hide for the legendary wolf. I've never actually done the legendary wolf before. That's quite interesting. The legendary wolf, of course, is a predator. So they're not necessarily afraid of human contact, whereas some other creatures. Hold on. O'Driscoll's. Lovely. All right. It looks like that was the end of these O'Driscolls. I wasn't even aware there was an O'Driscoll hideout over here, but I guess they could potentially be anywhere. Let's loot this body as well. I don't like the O'Driscolls. I guess none of you like the O'Driscolls. At least I hope not. Let's smoke some of the premium cigarettes. Let's pick up the hat that we find here. I thought I saw something about premium cigarettes here, but maybe I was wrong. Let's take the fine brandy. There's also an ammo box here. Let's see what we can find in there. Shotgun shells, regular. Okay, that's fine. You can always do with some of those. Let's loot this body as well. Is there something in that tent here as well? Possibly. Nope, unfortunately not. I thought there would be, but no. Okay. Let's get back on our tracks. And to be honest, I wouldn't actually have stopped. It wasn't actually for me hearing those O'Driscolls. So O'Driscolls, beware. Alrighty. Looking at the map, we're going along nicely. We will be working on getting that third bit of treasure map in as well. Or finishing the treasure map, I guess, because typically it's 3 maps as such, so it's a series of 3. But I just want to make sure I basically put these hides away before I do anything else. So that's my reason for going to that particular camp of the trapper. Bit of a nice ride, always good. So you might remember, of course, the first part of the treasure was in the mountains, not too far from our base camp. Then from there we had to go to the hot springs, and then the third part is actually on that island, or on that little lake in the northeast part of the map, or northern part of the map, I should maybe say. Okay, shouldn't be too long now. We're going along this top of this mountain path here. Then we should be there in not too long from now. Okay. Even better yet. Why? Why not? If we're a baddie, then helping out a criminal isn't a bad thing, is it? Because of the fun of it, maybe? So crime was reported. Okay. We do need to head that way. So can I bypass that somehow? Probably. If I just go down the path here. Oh boy. Gentle now. Right, so the police is up there, which is fine. We do need to head westwards. It's a way bit cross country, this is. Ouch, okay. Sorry, that most definitely was not my intention. Okay. We're almost at the trappers. I have to be honest, I got a bit sidetracked by, of course, initially, of course, the legendary wolf being there. And then ultimately also got sidetracked by that encounter that we just saw there. It cost me a little bit of time, which means unfortunately this episode is going to be a wee bit longer than I had anticipated. And it kind of lost its focus, so yes.
Welcome back.
Let's sell our stuff first.
See.
Okay, legendary wolf pelt. Sheep hide. Yes, it was a poor one, I know. I'm not done yet, but never mind.
Done.
Okay.
Much
That
appreciated.
ought to do. So what can we buy from him now?
Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around.
Horseman gun belt, which is not what I want. Explorer. So I don't want those either. Individual bits of clothing. There's not much listed here that basically I can do anything with as such, which is a bit of a pity. Interesting, this. Scavenger accessories. So I need a seagull feather. Seagull, really. Okay, well that's something I can work on. Now let's set our next target. I said that it should be this lake here. That's exactly what we're going to set our next target for. Did I get some money for that? I'm sure I did. I must have done. And that Deadeye, unfortunately, keeps on going down, doesn't it? I wasn't even aware there was a cabin here, but okay, that's fine. So we're at about 35-minute mark now on the recording today. So let's see where this takes us next. The path towards the lake, and there is the island. Have we been here before? same one that I've been before? It is. Hello. Lovely. Okay, so we got this outcropping of rock here. We're going to leverage that here firstly. Gets us somewhat closer here to the island. Hold on, let's swim back. I just want to make sure I don't use up all my stamina, because that would be really, really bad. There you go. Is that what we want? Maybe. Let's swim gently. I should be able to make it. I think I'm more than halfway there. It sounds like a bear is nearby. Who? Hold on. There we go. Examine the rock. What do we find underneath the rock? Gold bar. Is that a gold bar? Yes, 2 gold bars even. And I've completed the mission for the Jack Hall Gang treasure. Ooh, nice. Okay, so what I want to do now, I want to basically make sure I don't use up all of it again. So I'm going to actually use the bitter, which basically means I got that golden... Oh, hold on. I thought that was going to give me the golden circle around it. Well, it did give me a golden circle, to be honest. I can stand in this section, can't I? If I'm treading water like this, I still use up stamina, unfortunately. If you swim too fast, you use up your stamina too quickly. Don't tell me I will drown here. That'd be funny. That would be really funny. Okay, I want to build myself a camp here temporarily. Reason being, I need to basically get some meat cooked and so forth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook meat. I just need some provisions that I can actually eat later on. So sorry about this, but I do need some of this to be able to carry on the story shortly. I'm going to cook yet another one. And as you will notice, this actually does increase my Deadeye. Or the core Deadeye, I should say. And as you level up your Deadeye, it of course also leads you to a state where you will have a bigger Deadeye pool to use every time. So leveling up the core has its benefits. I would most definitely recommend doing that. Doing that with stamina, doing that with health, doing that with any of those in reality is all beneficial. Plain succulent fish. And the thing is, I would imagine that some of these would actually go quicker than some of the other ones. But that's not my experience. Mutton. Okay, let's stow that as well. in game. Okay, I can do another one. It's funny that if you look at your holster, it actually swings around a little bit. So you don't have the strings at the bottom to basically secure it against your leg as such. It's really gravity holding it in this particular position as such. Let's do another one. Again, more core deadeye is increasing by is good. I'm going to do the venison as well. I'm going to do one more venison. I think that's the last bit of meat that we can actually cook as such. So instead of going to stow that away, we're actually going to eat it. It's funny to see how you put your knife pretty much up to your mouth. Actually, this might be useful as well. So let's brew ourselves some coffee. Let's pour ourselves a cup. And let's drink it. Look, 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 look. There you go. All right. So I can brew myself some tonics, it looks like. Okay, we're going to use the same cup we just drank our coffee from to brew ourselves some of the tonics. Or bitter in this instance, the special bitter. There you go, putting it nicely into a bottle. We can make different kind of rounds, it looks like. Different weapons. We can make a fire bottle. One single fire bottle. Spread fire upon breakage. Well, why not? I'm not quite sure what the ingredients are, but okay. It's like we're making Molotov cocktails, isn't it? Horse ointment. Gently restore their health core and fully restore stamina core. Yeah, why not make it? That's fine. I think that should do. We're going to leave here. All right, that should have updated something else as well. We're going to turn down the camp. Putting out the fire like a good person would do. Let's chase him down. It's a pity I lost him already. Can I drop him in the lake? I should be able to. At least when he's over here, he should be hidden as well. Now, fortunately, I didn't get that wagon, but that's okay. Guys, maybe what we ought to do, we need to maybe just call it a day here. You've seen basically us getting the Jackhole Gang treasures. Next episode, we'll basically work on basically getting the monetary value out of the actual gold and so forth. So we're going to basically go to the fence and sell off the stuff. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.